Bronze Age comic book artist Ken Landgraf here, and I'm going to show you a really cool commission I just finished, and I'm going to show you what the process was. I have a chicken race between the Ghost Rider and the Green Goblin Semi truck from the Stephen King movie, and they're about to run into each other, and one has to play chicken and dive off so they don't hit. This was called Maximum Overdrive, the film, and I did a really good job on this. As you can see, I used whiteout here. I used one of my famous China markers to do the detail on his body here, on the drapery, and I did a Bollywood lighting on the face here. So I'm going to show you some of the steps. And this is one of my best pieces, very colorful, very dynamic. If you want to commission me, just direct message me. I put a lot of work in my commissions, probably more work than most artists are going to do. And this started out with a sketch first. This is the sketch. The guy that was commissioning told me he wanted the Ghost Rider on his bike, playing chicken with the Green Goblin Semi truck. And so I did a sketch just to see what I was going to draw. And then what happened is I started inking on it. So I was doing stuff like this, like let's say the Ghost Rider here, and draw his drapery folds. So the first thing I'll do is put in these folds on the form. So that's the first trick. These C shapes going on the form. And then I would ink a little bit. And what I'm doing here is I'm using a Pentel pen. It's a brush pen. Pentel, it's made in Japan. And this is a new type of brush. It takes ink cartridges. You open it up and there's an ink cartridge in it, which you can constantly replace. So I may be using this for a while because it's an actual brush. It's not a Bristol point. See this? So, inking on the drapery here, making sure that it spins around the form. And since I don't want to replace this cartridge that often, I'll just do the main brush inking with this, and I'll use a regular brush to fill in the black areas. So the way we always classically did that is you fill in space and you put an X. That means I'll fill that in later or zip it. And you got to turn the point on this brush just like any brush to keep the point fine. You got his glove. I want to put like a leather effect on it. So I'm following the forms here. See this? The curve in the line, and then rendering on it. Okay, now I'm going to work on the how I did the Green Goblin face. Okay, I wanted a Bollywood lighting effect on, so I'm taking it from below angle, the lighting. So that means the shadows are going to be forming upward because the light's coming from the bottom. So that was done like this. You just find all the forms, like here's his cheek, right? You may have to turn the paper upside down to do it. And again, you fill this in black later, but I'll fill it in black now because it's a demonstration. I wouldn't waste my ink for these large black areas. He's got this helmet design piece, so I'm not going to fill that in black. I'm just doing his forehead. And if you want to work on his helmet, you can just draw the shape in and then carefully render. Again, we turn the point brush so the line stays sharp. You see that? I'm turning it. I'm not inking at the same angle every time. And of course, since it is a brush, you could do it like the old brush. Take it and spin it so the point sharpens. See that? And then we go down here by his mouth. And basically that's it. He looks 1,000 times more sinister because of that black lighting on him. Look, below angle lighting. You put some more up here if you want. Oh, it came out really good. Look at that. And people are asking about what is that China marker I'm always talking about. Well, I'm going to show it to you. It's right here. Pano, P-H-A-N-O, China marker, 92 white. I got that on Amazon, I think. They probably got it on eBay also. You can look around for it. Shouldn't be hard to find. And I'll demonstrate the China marker here on the drapery a little. I want to pop this out more. Just like kind of moving it around. And to sharpen this, what I do is I take a X-Acto knife and I cut around the edges of the top so I can keep this thing going. And what this does is it's like a painter effect. It pops out the hand here. Heck, I might have been using it on the Green Goblin. I don't know if he needs anything. No, he doesn't need anything. He's pretty well, it has light and shadow on him. And as far as rendering on the Ghost Rider here, you see he's holding that clutcher thing there on the thing. And he's got his wheel going. And I guess to pop the wheel out, they made it red. You see the axle here. What I did is I threw a shadow from the chrome onto the wheel area. And again, I don't know if I'm going to use this brush all the time, but I'm going to use it a lot because I'm sick of getting all that black ink over my fingers when I'm inking. This way you're not going to get any of the black ink on your fingers because the cartridge is inside the brush pen. But this is working awfully good, I gotta say. Look how graceful my lines are. Beautiful lines. And I wanted to make this as dynamic as possible, so I used white out for like the lights, the headlights of the car. Really looks scary. And I used craft tint for the smoke effects coming out of the, I don't even know what you call it anymore. There's side things on the truck where the fire comes out. Steam or something or other. I forget what they're called. So, again, really big face for the Green Goblin. And, wow, this looks really good because I mixed in yellow with the red paint. So you got these kind of like cool effects, like there's like light shining through his eye, like from behind the red. I'm glad all these people commission me because it's fun to do these drawings. Otherwise, I'm just working on stuff that I'm going to take to the comic conventions. Maybe put a longer, a lot darker line here. The spoke. Okay, so there you have a beautiful full color commission that a lucky collector is going to get. If you want to commission me, just direct message me or look for my email. It's on some of my other videos. Okay, Ken Lunger signing off. Please subscribe to my channel. I need more subscribers. Until next time.